All right. Well, first things first, how you doing today, boss?
I'm good, man. Chilling.
All good, brother. So I went to HBCU. You know what I'm saying? So HBCU drama is all a graduate, by the way. HBCU graduate. I ain't just go. You understand what I'm saying? But HBCU shit always lie close to my heart, bro. Because of just being able to really experience it. And then obviously I ain't playing no sport in college, but I lived with all my roommates played baseball. While we was there. I went to Southern University in Baton Rouge. If you didn't know. And so I understand a lot of the athletics when it comes to like athletics and the problems that HBCUs have when it comes to like funding and misusage of funds and all this type of stuff. And I feel like the misusage of funds comes from the fact that the school itself is underfunded, right? So if you're getting an abundance of funds, misusage of funds isn't as, I'm butchering that word, misusage. But misusage of funds isn't as glaringly obvious when you're getting millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, because the programs that are quote unquote underfunded in those places are still pretty well funded.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So at HBCUs, if most of your programs are underfunded as hell and then one area just got all this nice shit, they're like, hold on now. Like, we got potholes all over this campus. Like, it's more than just this, whatever.
I got you.
So, if y'all didn't know, I'm pretty sure y'all do know, FAMU suspended all football operations for having the real Boston Richie shoot a music video in their locker room.
All right, might I just say, I'm going to let you continue, but he not even good enough for them to.
I was about to say, that is a hell of a
program shutdown.
That's a hell of a hill to die on.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a hill to die on. Okay. Now I'm gonna be real with you. His tape was hard. You know what messed him up when the videos dropped of him and that. Yeah, that was bad.
Allegations.
But it's funny how black folks nitpick when they care about snitching, when they don't care about snitching. It ruined his career. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just interesting how it affects different people. Like, it's funny how we choose when we want to hold that against them or not. Anyways, so within the music video, you know, FAMU, they did have a lot of gear and stuff within the video. All right, so before I get on my opinion on it, I want to ask you what you think. Do you think that they should have suspended operations? Do you think that, like, that was dramatic? Do you see where they come from? What you think?
I'm not 100% sure because, like you said, I didn't go to HBCU. I didn't go to college.
Right.
So shout out all the people that didn't do that.
What you say? We here.
We here. You feel me? But I'm not sure because, like you said, I feel like I'm an honorary member of Jackson State though.
Right.
I went to homecoming one year.
Oh, that makes you honorary member.
Dion there, you know what I'm saying? And a few alumni.
No. It don't make you a real member unless you got a plate from a random family walking around that motherfucker. If you ain't eat a Jackson State home cooked meal,
I didn't. I went to this rinky dink wing spot when I first got there. The moment I touched down,
so it made you a little like you slick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you right there on that. Okay,
I'll give it to you. I felt
swag.
I felt a part of the community,
right?
Especially with niggas walking in with guns in their pocket.
That's what, one thing about HBCU homecomings, you finna get a full out, you're about to get the most niggified shit
negativity
ever. Like, it's negativities going on everywhere.
Yeah, nah, I'm
from all age groups. Like, it's the older folk negativity, the younger folk negativity, the middle folks. But my fact.
But yeah. Back on that. I think they kind of had to, right? Because they like sponsored by Nike, like FAM especially. Like, bro, what? I think Nike's bigger than Boston Richie. So it's like, which one matters more to me?
Right.
I don't care about your music video that you illegally shot here.
Right.
Illegally. Let's put it in quotes, because how the fuck he get in there? How the fuck he get the gear on?
It's all players.
Somebody allowed this.
And
shit.
you can't tell me no coaches or nothing.
Yeah, nobody knew
this at all.
Nobody knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just thought it was a good idea.
Crazy.
Y'all thought it was cool.
Right.
I thought it was cool and it didn't work out.
Right.
But I wonder how long like they're gonna be suspended. Do you know? Like,
it didn't say. It just, I think for right now it just says pending further investigation.
All right. I don't even. I don't know. I feel like it's a little much.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ratchet.
It is.
But it's...
So here's my take on it.
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead. Please go ahead.
It is. Okay, so to an extent, I can see how a school can look at it and be like, I don't like that, right? But I'm going to say a couple different things. Schools, it's interesting to me how schools nitpick when or how they want to utilize these artists, right?
I was just thinking that.
Because at homecoming concerts,
performance, yeah,
they're there, and y'all use this and y'all market that, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not like they in these homecoming concerts singing the clean version of these damn songs.
And if they are, the kids ain't.
The kids
Students ain't regardless.
Nobody's
so
there
matter.
to see, you know what I'm saying? And to me, like, we talk about underfunding, right? And when it comes to things like this, like, to an extent, like you said, Boston Richie is a hell of a hill to die on. But like, you never know. Like, you never know what type of donations they might do for allowing you, for the school allowing them to shoot this music video there, right? You don't know about, like, to me, this music is catered towards the audience in which FAMU recruits, right? Essentially, to an extent. So to me, there are more beneficials than just, I feel like, just the Nike endorsement on the line. Because to me, now, the only thing that really saved them, though, and to an extent where I understand the school, was because they was really putting the helmet in the camera. It's one thing to kind of just be in the locker room. Yeah. But like to be like, boom, in the camera, like really putting our school like at the forefront.
I mean, he had on a FAMU shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, all of that stuff can be bought or replicated too. But I mean, I don't know. So from somebody, I will go back to a point you just said, though, from somebody that actually does video and shoots video, like, I don't need you to donate to my school if you just pay for a music video here. If you pay me to use my facility and you pay me to do this and we get all the permits and we do everything and we run it by the people first, just pay me to use the location. And that's your donation. You can do whatever the fuck you want after that, as long as we run it by the right people. So it's like, I can't really say that that's a benefit per se, especially knowing that side of the industry. Niggas don't want to pay for their music videos anyway. That's probably why it was done like that. It was probably like, he probably had a cameraman following him around. He might shoot his videos now, he might not, but he probably asked him, like, you know how to you can finesse this? Or just shoot this and I'll have an editor fix it. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever I want later. Yeah. Like, it was, I don't know. Maybe it was all planned, because I seen the other part of the video and it was like at a gas station. So maybe it was like all the whole thing. Yeah, I'm sure. It was like it was planned to be there, but nobody else knew the plan.
It was just, to me, it's just weird to the point where, like, you talking about you suspend all football operations as if everybody has something to do with that, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's to that point where, okay, if you want to feel like somebody should get in trouble, you should find out who. Like, you need to figure out who actually set this up and things like that, and target them specifically.
That might be why it's suspended. I mean, that might be why it's suspended. Like you said, pending investigation. That might be the investigation, and it's like, all right, once we find out who exactly did it, we can get rid of them, and then y'all do whatever y'all do. Right.
I just don't feel like it's that hard to figure out who set that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't think that it would be that hard, because like I said, like, I didn't really watch the whole video. I watched part of the video, but you could miss. It didn't like the whole team was in there, did it?
No, it looked like maybe like 10 people.
Yeah, so like you go find them 10 people. I'm sure one of them 10 has something. And it's not like the person on the team set it up and then wasn't in the video.
Yeah, and I'm not even sure if all of them were players. Some of them might have been entourage, and like it might have been a few players. The players might have been the ones with helmets on, like to be like, I was in it, but I can't show my face because I know it's not right. So it's like you kind of figure that out, and I don't think that's. I agree with you. I don't think that's hard to figure out. Like, it's not. I don't think that's that hard, especially like, man, that's kind of fucked up. You start threatening scholarships and shit. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to do it.
It's a music video. It's just, to me, like, you can't give them this harsh ass punishment as if y'all don't capitalize off of these same people as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and even in that case, you gotta think, when they come to the homecoming concert, y'all paying them to come do the shit.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But I do agree with what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like I don't want to say a two-edged sword, but like, when you do things, phone down. When you do things properly, Like I'm saying, if you want to shoot a music video here, run it by the correct
I
people.
don't think.
Do it. Like,
Just knowing HBCUs and like knowing the board and knowing the age of the people on the board, they'll never. It's like just like with like politics and the government. You know how they say you got to get these old ass folks off of what they'll never okay nothing like that.
But are these not the same people that agreed to them coming to the concert?
Yes,
but that's what I'm saying. Like if they're gonna come here and do 3 songs anyway.
But you know why though?
Why can't they do their one song?
You know what I just thought about?
It ain't gonna be no booty. It wasn't no booty shaking in that video. It wasn't no nothing.
They make money from the concert. That's what I just thought about. Did I say when I said they pay them? But they benefit a lot.
If you go through the right people and the right things, bro, I'm gonna benefit off this music video. Music videos can be a lot of money, bro. That shit was cheap, but it could be some expensive shit.
But what you say make 100% sense. Like I agree with you to the extent of going through the right people does sound like the smarter thing to do. It's just being around the HBCU, bro, and knowing how them folks operate, bro. Them folk, like a lot of shit that happens and their thought process behind shit that happens, you end up looking at them like, huh? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like one of those situations where in a perfect world, yes, that makes sense. But they're the type of people like, they'll dead ass say no to that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, insane. That'll really happen.
That's insane.
But I can't understand why you wouldn't want. Because when you hear the content of the song itself and understand that you are a representation of a school, I can understand. That's why I say I can understand there being some type of repercussions for it. Yeah. But suspending the fucking whole football operations as if something really just happened.
The end of the snippet that they keep posting, he says like some reference to killing somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So it's like it is a little rough. Yeah, it's a little rough, or getting somebody killed. It's a little rough for sure.
They finna come wrap that shit in your gym though. Oh God! And for homecoming anyway, for football homecoming. So that's where the disconnect really is. Like, where do you draw that line to like? Do I care about this or do I not care about this at? Like, you know what I mean?
That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good one.
I'm just interested to see how that end up playing out for real.
That's a very intriguing topic.
Yeah.
Especially, HBCU graduate, he got it.
Swag.
I'm not,
Swag.
Yep.
Swag, baby. I'm a swag baby, man.
I'm honorary swag.
Go Jags. Yeah, you are honorary. Hey, brother.
I went for like
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah. That's longer than some niggas.
First time I seen 50,000 people though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
one time.
Not to get too far into HBCU football or homecoming. Since we're talking about football, we can talk about the homecoming a little bit, bro.
Okay.
You will never in your life. I've never been around that much good food, that many fine women, and that much just good. Bro, you'll never be around nothing like an HBCU homecoming in your life, bro.
I can agree.
Like, it's a totally unique experience. It's like a Friday night football game in high school times 1,000.
Yeah. No, it's on steroids for real.
Bro, it was one time.
No, for sure.
My partner had this car where like you had the sunroof where you could kind of like stand up out the sunroof, bro. Mm-hmm. We're coming onto this bridge, like at Southern, it's a bridge for the folks who know, you know. So the homecoming, you know, it's hard as fuck to get on campus though. So it's standstill traffic on the bridge, bro. The whole street backed up, bro. Mm. Folks is outside their car with the speaker throwing ass on top this car, on top this car, on top this car. Somebody walking around with drinks.
They lit.
It's like, bro, and we ain't even made it to inside yet, bro. This is niggas getting ready to go inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing like HBCU homecoming, man. Shout out to them swag, MEAC.
I've been to a few, not just Jackson State. I've been to Tuskegee a lot. Been to Tuskegee a lot.
Yep.
So
you know it go up.
It go up.
I
ain't never been to college myself, but you would think I was there as many events as I was there.
I mean, shit, as long as you went to homecoming, you went to college.
I went there.
You went to college.
I had in a few classes. Let's not. I got a few credits on my rep. Let's not do that.
Let niggas act like he just ain't
exactly. Like I just ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
He just ain't do it all, but he did some of it. Hell, some more than some of you niggas did.
Oh God.
But
made that badass decision to go to class.
But bro, we'll see how that situation end up playing out.
Speaking of bad decisions and going places you probably don't want to go, Saquon Barkley, the running back market, we could like pivot into the NFL a little bit.
All right, we can get into that, bro.
I'm a Giants fan through and through. So I know last time I was like OKC, I was there. Then the bomb happened, and I was gone.
You said this Giants shit.
I've been there.
You 10 toes with this
10
shit.
toes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You like that with the Lakers.
The
How I am with the Lakers. That's how you always are.
Yeah. I've been through the worst. I ain't going nowhere. It just is what it is. You feel me? Like, but to the point where if Saquon Barkley has to leave, I'm a Giant.
But see, the Giants did enough for you to stay. That's how I feel about the Lakers. Like, the Lakers did enough for me to stay. The Giants, like, you watched them win a couple Super Bowls.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
so, like,
a lot. My nephew was born on one of the Super Bowls. First in 2008.
Oh, y'all had a hell of a day then.
Man, what?
That one, bro, caught that one.
Man, what?
Yeah, you had a great day.
That one had a very good day.
You had a great day.
Undefeated Patriots. What?
Yeah, y'all ruined like a lot of Republicans day.
50 touchdown Brady.
Republicans was pissed.
25 touchdown Randy Moss.
Ooh, Republicans was pissed.
Get on their ass. Eli, you can't spell elite without Eli. You feel me? Hey. But anyway, so Saquon, for people that don't know, him and the Giants didn't reach a agreement on an extension. So he got to play under the tag this year or not play at all. Franchise tag is $10 million. Guaranteed, fully guaranteed. As of right now, he hasn't signed it. He did the social media shit, took the Giants out of his bio.
Right. Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah, oh God. And then he got they got until he really got until the start of the first game to decide whether or not he's gonna sign it or sit out for the whole year. And now all the running backs are up in anger because he not paid and Josh Jacobs ain't paid and Tony Pollard ain't paid. Tony Pollard ain't proved enough. I'm gonna go backwards. Tony Pollard ain't proved enough. Josh Jacobs, he led the league in rushing last year. Oakland's just stupid. So them not paying him, he young as hell. So they dumb as hell. And then the Saquon thing, nigga, you've been hurt. You an injury risk. Like, it's not just like you've been a great running back for 5 years. No, you've been a great running back for like 2.5 when you on the field. So it's like, I don't want to give you all this guaranteed money, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to get out of it, what I'm going to get out of my investment. You know what I'm saying? Like, similar to the Draymond thing, it's like, we're paying you. He wants to be paid for what he's done. But it's like, no, you get paid for what you're going to do.
I thought I seen him say something like, he said, I thought I seen him say something on Twitter about he's not asking for the max amount. He just wants, because like the what he's requesting, I don't think make him the highest running back in the league. Would it? Running back, is it?
It was no like official thing on what his official number was, but like he didn't want to be the highest paid running back. But to all of them, that just means, bro, I'm fine with second.
Right.
And it don't even have to be much over second. Give me $100,000 more,
and I'm cool.
Right. But it's like, that don't work. Like, you know what I'm saying? No. Like, Christian McCaffrey is leading. He is the NFL's highest paid running back right now, I think. He still gets hurt. Like, he get hurt, and he produced, but I think he's used in a little more ways than a lot of these other backs did.
But see, I think that's what their complaint is, though. Well, I think Saquon is utilized kind of similar to CMC, or he should be, at least.
Similarly, yeah.
But I think that that's the running back's complaint. It's like, you guys, especially coming into the league. So this is what my fix to it, to me, would be. If you draft a running back early in that rookie contract, a running back's rookie contract should be more than almost any other rookie contract outside of like a quarterback or something like that.
I'm glad you said that, because on top of that, while everybody's arguing about this nigga making his money, he was the number 2 overall pick. Like, the top 5 picks, or maybe top 10, their money's guaranteed. Their money's fully guaranteed on their contracts. If it's not, it's off by like a couple $100,000. He made $32 million when he first signed. Right. It's not like you didn't get paid yet. Yeah. It's not like you one of these running backs.
I think that they should still get paid more, though. Like, because you got to think, bro, especially like a young running back, they ride young running backs hard.
I agree, especially when they're super talented. They run them into the ground and then let them go. I agree. I know, it's fucked up. It's super fucked up. It's like, I got you the first, 5 years, 4, pick up your option for a 5th.
They give you the ball 7,000 times. Man, then
I can tag you twice. So I tag you once and then tag you twice, and by then you probably out of gas.
You probably out of gas.
Probably out of gas because I done ran this.
Especially with a running back. You got to think, bro, Ty Gurley had like a fucking almost an unseen year, and then like 3 years later, the nigga out of the league.
His knees is shot.
His knees shot.
I mean,
They got to get paid early. That's why I say I can understand from a team perspective why they don't want to pay the running backs because it's so easy. And then I can also understand the running backs' perspectives of like, nah, fuck this because it's so easy to get hurt. Mm-hmm. Like I made it through this year. I need to get paid. I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. My fret with him, I guess, is that you've already kind of been paid. Like you essentially get paid twice. Like you acting like you ain't never been paid like some of these other running backs. Like some of these other running backs, they on a rookie contract, and their rookie contract was not fully guaranteed like most NFL contracts, and it was like a couple $100,000 or $2 million or whatever the minimum is. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you acting like one of them.
Right.
That ain't the case. You're not a second round running back that gotta get your bread. You know what I'm saying? To have generational money. You made $32.8 million when you signed or something like that, and you got endorsements. Like you got money.
Right.
Like. You trying to milk it now, and it's like $10 million ain't no fully guaranteed, ain't no sweat. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't no small thing. Like that ain't no. Oh man, I got $10 million. I'm broke. Like that ain't no thing like that.
You know the Giants going. So let's say if he does sit out, Saquon, which I'm nervous for players sitting out, running backs sitting out because then you end up like what's my dog Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
He sat out that year, and it just never.
He said a couple days ago, like he apologized to the people in Pittsburgh. I should have never did that.
Yeah, sitting out, I don't think is a good idea. But at the end of the day, like I can understand because like all this shit is a business at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. So I can understand Saquon like, nah, I'm gonna do everything I can to try to at least get that pay, get everything I can. At the end of the day, these niggas live. So like, I can definitely see how he's like, nah. Fuck that. They won't milk me. I'm going to try to milk their ass.
I agree, but he is also, I think he playing business backwards. Like, all this hardball you trying to play, nigga, the extension deadline over.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's
over. You took
now.
them out your bio now? You went on the podcast a day before, or the podcast dropped like a day before the extension deadline? Or what?
Now.
You and even in the podcast when you said sorry, but even in the podcast when you was like, oh, yeah, I could be like, fuck my teammates, fuck the Giants, and just not show up and show you how valuable I am then. The next sentence said, but I don't really want to do that. Anybody who knows me know I don't want to do that. Right. Like, you still not even standing on the fact that you not going to show up.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody taking you serious.
Right.
You probably going to be on the football field week 1. I agree that you'll probably take the money. The smart thing for him to do to me, take the money, nigga, you break a toenail. Hey, I'm not playing this week. I'm not playing next week.
I'll really start milking that shit.
You feel me? It just is what it is. But, like, how much does that devalue you to if you want to get traded or something like that? Like, do people understand that you're faking it? Not faking, but like,
but just unhappy with your situation.
But
you know, it's nothing for them to just kind of like leak. You know how stories leak out.
Yeah.
And you know, I feel like if something like that was happening, like, oh yeah, Saquon's not happy in New York, so anytime something happens, he's gonna sit out, blah blah blah. And I do think that, bro, if New York, let's say if Saquon does sit out and New York looks bad, which I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all don't have no receivers, bro.
Hold on, we did some work.
Y'all don't have shit out there. Y'all didn't have nothing out there last year.
I know, we did some work this year.
Other than Saquon. That's why I said I can understand that to an extent, bro. You got to think, bro. I play this fantasy football shit, bro. I picked up a couple wide receivers from the Giants. Matter of fact, I even picked up your boy, young nigga, Kadarius Toney, that y'all had.
He did that. He doesn't play. He
never played. And then y'all had another dude that was supposed to be real nice. I think he went to Kentucky, maybe?
Wandale Robinson, tore his ACL.
I had them on my fantasy team.
It's not my fault they was unhealthy.
Sterling Shepard.
Tore his ACL.
What's going on in New York?
Shep been hurt like the last 3 years.
You feel me? That's why Saquon like, bruh, I see what's going on up here. Which y'all play at MetLife, right?
Yeah.
I see what's going on at MetLife.
Yeah. People complain about the turf up there all the time.
I see what's going on at MetLife. I need my bag.
No, I feel you, but like we got Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, Isaiah Hodgins. We drafted Jalen Hyatt. He had the 5 touchdowns on Bama from Tennessee. Yeah. Wandale Robinson coming back. We got Paris Campbell. We got a lot of speed guys. A lot of 4-4, 4-3 guys. Finna run a lot of crossing routes, a lot of drags. A few take y'all over the top.
It sounds good as hell until this shit actually started.
They
had me fooled about this Wandale Robinson, bro. I had watched some highlights.
I'm still not so. I wasn't sold when they drafted him. I
was watching highlights and shit. They like, this nigga supposed to be the next Debo Samuel.
He's smaller than. Who said that?
That's what they said.
You was watching the wrong shit.
No, I be on bro. You know, you gotta realize, bro. Shit. I take fantasy dead ass serious, bro. So, like, I'm watching it, like, yeah, like, he was a boomer bust player. But, like, it was like, this guy right here is supposed to be a bigger deal than what he ended up being, at least, for sure.
I mean, he started to catch on, but the moment he started to catch on, like, he caught his first touchdown, and then I think the next week, he tore his ACL.
On my team.
It was one of them situations.
On my team. I can't wait till NFL season gear so we can talk a little fantasy football shit, too.
But, they got enough at wide receiver, and we signed Darren Waller, who is basically a tight end. I mean, we traded for him, who was a tight end wide receiver. Like, he top 5 tight end to me, but he could definitely play some wide receiver.
Yeah, he's a top 5. He's a top 3 tight end. You got Travis Kelce. You got
Mark Andrews.
You got
Kittle.
That's it though. Yeah, I can say it's
Mark
for sure better.
You gotta go look at Mark Andrews' numbers.
Oh, I know what Mark Andrews' numbers, but Mark Andrews' numbers are inflated because there's nobody else in Baltimore to throw the ball to.
It don't fucking matter.
But I mean,
who else?
If that's the case,
name a receiver Patrick Mahomes really can throw the ball to.
What you mean though?
Like, he doesn't have any wide receivers.
Yeah, but he spread that dope though. Mahomes different.
He spread it kind of.
He spreads
Not
the
really,
dope.
Though. Not really though.
What? Yeah, he does.
Not really. Not this past.
This past season, I feel like
year,
he spread the dope more than he ever had.
So. I don't think so.
He had to. Because you just said who was their number 1 other than Kelce?
I think it was Juju.
Yeah, but Juju didn't even. I would be surprised if Juju received for over 1,000 yards.
Right.
But you got
Travis Kelce did.
Yeah,
so he's gonna stuff him out. That's what I'm saying.
No, but so to say that, I don't think that he received for over 1,000. He might have. If he did, it was right over the line. But I think that if you look at their other receiver numbers, they're all floating around that same area because I feel like Mahomes spread the wealth way more than Baltimore does. Way more.
Man, that's because they run the ball so much. Or they were running the ball so much.
Because they don't have a receiver. That's been the complaint.
You don't know that if you don't throw the ball. That's another thing too. You can't really tell me that if I run the ball 40 times today.
But you got to think
though,
they're not running this offense for no reason. They be at practice, bro.
Man, they run it. Yeah, bro.
They be at practice. That's why they got Rashad Bateman.
But that's why they got rid of Greg Roman too. The offensive coordinator, because all he wants to do is run the ball.
Yeah, but I think that's why they had to sign Odell.
I feel you. We finna have a person that is going to allow you to throw the ball. We got to get some personnel in here that's going to work with you throwing the ball.
Right.
But, I mean, shit, they was only running the ball. So it's like,
I just feel like you had to only run the ball because who the hell was finna throw that mother? I mean, who's going to fucking throw
No, that's Greg Roman's offense.
Yeah,
run the ball.
That's fine, though. I'm
telling you, it's just run the ball. I'm telling you.
I'm just like, bro.
It's strictly run the ball.
But there's nobody
play action
to
pass.
Throw the ball to, though. When you look at when they throw the ball, if there's no separation, there's no separation. I mean, there's nobody to throw the damn ball to.
I hear you.
Like, I mean, at the end of the day, your receivers still have to get open.
I hear you, but I don't think. All right, so I don't think the numbers is that far off. So if we go like Mahomes top receiver, like outside of tight end, and Lamar probably top receiver outside of tight end, I don't think the numbers that far off.
Oh no, I think it is.
I don't think so.
I'm about to look it up right now
because I don't think you throw for 3,000 yards, and you know what I'm saying. Mark Andrews don't have 2,000 yards, bro. Well, you throw for 3,500. Mark Andrews don't have 3,000 yards.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. Receiving stats. Let me see. Hell, Mark Andrews ain't even go for 1,000. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Lamar barely played last year.
You said what?
Lamar barely played last year.
Well, he played 12 out of the 16? 17. It's 17 games. He played 12 out of 17. Mark Andrews played 15 and didn't get for 1,000. So that's 3 games separation. They ain't played 3 games together. Mm-hmm. So he might have maybe got to 1,000. 847.
Yeah, he was probably getting that.
He had 56 yards per game. The next person was 26. So I'm gonna look at the now let's look at the Chiefs. Let me see.
56 yards a game. That don't even sound like a lot.
Because
they run the fucking football.
It's because, bro.
It's running the fucking football.
Let me see.
I think they make you think you need a running back. Don't tell the Ravens it ain't no running back market.
See, yeah. So here we go. Boom. Kelce went for 1,300. Juju went for 933. Valdez Scantling went for 700, and then McKinnon went for 500.
Okay, you didn't give me them same type of numbers last time. You said
for Baltimore,
shit. Yeah, you said
I got you.
You said
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. Mark Andrews went for 847. The next person is D. Robinson for 458.
So what is that?
That's the next nigga's under 500. For Kansas City, it's like 3 niggas over 500.
I feel you.
They got them niggas, cause bro, they don't.
Man,
bro,
right,
he don't have no receivers.
Go to pass
bro.
attempts.
He attempted 326 passes. He as in Lamar.
Mahomes do that on the weekend.
Hey, so
Mahomes
he as in Lamar.
Mahomes do that on one Sunday.
Let me see. All right, let me see.
He had to throw the ball 600-700 times. Nah, probably.
He threw the ball 648 times.
Man,
they moving dope.
Man, they throwing the ball 40 times a game, bro.
Yeah, because they got the receivers to do this shit.
I don't think it.
But I mean,
you also got Andy Reid.
You got Mahomes at quarterback.
Man, you got Mahomes at quarterback.
So it's going to be a difference for sure.
Man, I mean,
but
Lamar's a top.
But Lamar's still going to like. He got it, bro. You don't have 1,000-yard receiver on your team.
Man,
you don't even have a 500-yard receiver on your team.
I feel you. Because if you said D. Robinson, I mean Bateman didn't play all year. And
no, Rashad Bateman got hurt.
Yeah, Bateman didn't play, and they got another one. What's the other one? What's 13?
Brother, Bateman the only nigga worth your time right now.
That's another one on their team.
Bateman the only nigga worth your time.
Bro, it's another one on their team that's
Duvernay.
Decent. Duvernay, there you go.
Yeah, you got 407.
He decent.
Rashad, yeah, Bateman only played 7 games. Now, in them 7 games, he only had 285 yards. It's not like he was just killing niggas.
I mean, I feel, but I don't know. We'll see this year. I think that's going to be a thing this year. And it won't even, I mean, they added Odell, but
they still didn't answer
the questions. Critical. Right.
They still didn't answer that.
But they're going to throw the ball this year, and I'm telling you, I just think it's going to be a difference. Because it's always the threat of running because it's Lamar right there. It's always the threat of running.
Right. So comparing their passing stats, Mahomes is obviously always going to be a little bit better, and his receivers are always going to have a little bit more because Mahomes they don't incorporate the running as much.
They don't run the ball.
But I don't think that Lamar is still being held back by the fact that like in the playoffs that shit matters. Bro, you gotta have receivers that create separation. Agreed. Or you're not gonna be able to do shit, bro.
Agreed. I don't know. Not the way the Ravens play football though.
Yeah, because they can't. Because they got receivers.
No, not the way they've been. That's the way they've been playing football though. How many like elite wide receivers been in Baltimore?
They had some decent ones.
They had some decent ones. They had Anquan on the back half of his career, and they had what's the name, Torrey Smith.
Yep, Torrey Smith. They had a couple nice dudes, bro. You gotta think even when they had Joe Flacco there.
That's what
I don't remember. I'm be honest with you, I don't remember because I mean the defense overshadows.
That's what it is. That's what it is for Baltimore. It's always when they win, it's always a great defense and they run the ball. It's a great defense. We're gonna run the ball like some old school football.
Well, their defense ain't been that good. Wasn't that good last year neither.
Right, but they added Roquan in the middle of the year. Roquan Smith to go along with Patrick Queen.
I just think that they got.
I think they'd be all right.
The NFL different right now, bro. The NFL isn't what the NFL was when Baltimore was winning those championships.
I agree, but you got to look at it. Look at the way they played Cincinnati last year in the playoffs, no Lamar. If it wasn't for that fucking fumble return, 98 yards for a touchdown, bro, the game is a lot different.
Well, I feel like NFL playoffs is interesting though because it's one-off games. Yeah. So the momentum in a game, like that's the difference between like NFL and NBA. Like a 7-game series, the better team, typically wins. Mm-hmm. One game, like some shit fuck around go wrong at the end of the first quarter, you go up 2 tuds, nigga, you might have just won the game.
You might have. Might not have.
No, you might not have, but like you might have just went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that game was in Cincinnati too. I'm
sure it probably was because they definitely didn't.
Yeah, they probably had a better record. Yeah, for sure. So it's like Tyler Huntley? They call him Snoop at quarterback.
Right. But do you think that I feel like we got to give some. I think that, and this ain't no disrespect to the players, but I feel like Cincinnati probably looked at Baltimore and probably like overlooked them too at the same time. I feel like a lot of that was in there. Not overlooked them because it's the playoffs, but it's like you look at them, you like,
I'm a like 25% agree with you because they're in the same division. So I don't think they can ever do that. I don't think you can ever look at somebody that you play twice a year and be like,
yeah, but I just think
even when they not healthy.
With Tyler Huntley, I mean, your quarterback, like it's a difference between a nigga fucking receiver being hurt or something and your quarterback. Like your quarterback is like there's no bigger game changer for somebody being hurt than your quarterback.
I agree, but not the way they play football. At least that year. Greg Roman, it's like, bro, we're going to run this ball a whole bunch anyway.
Right.
I need you to make a few throws. I don't need you to make
I just feel like running the ball, you're not winning. Like, I just feel like in today's NFL, bro, if you can't throw that bitch, you're going to have a much harder time because
I agree.
You can't play from behind with like you going against Josh Allen's.
No. I agree, and my statement is more so specifically for Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how they play football. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they were playing football, like under Greg Roman and shit. So like, I agree that you can't win games in the NFL without throwing the ball.
Yeah,
without being good at throwing the ball. But I also think for a lot of systems, throwing the ball well is a direct correlation to them running the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have a running game to be able to establish the passing game. Yeah, at least to an extent.
That's the reason Ryan Tannehill still has a job.
Oh yeah, he owes Derrick Henry half his check.
Man, play action pass is his best friend. Now they don't have anybody to throw the ball to. They don't have a single person to throw the ball to.
Who did they just? Didn't they draft a receiver? Did they draft a receiver?
Traylon Burks last year.
They did get Burks.
And they signed DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins, that's who they just signed. You don't look like you must be done with Hop.
Man, all right. I ain't gonna say he's stupid. I let people do what they want to do. He just wanted to make some money. Right. That was a money move to me. Right. Even if you're gonna pick even if it's because
you damn sure ain't get a better quarterback.
Man, the Bill said he can come over here if he want to ring chase. That means we're not giving you no extra pay. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs, they were willing to extend Chris Jones, who they don't want to extend right now. They was only willing to do it if he wanted to go there. Nigga, you don't want to make a little less money and win a Super Bowl because that's probably Raps over there. They get him.
Talking about Kansas City?
Yeah, Kansas City. Yeah. That's Raps.
Yeah.
That's Raps. And then even fucking in New England, New England to me is a better situation. They got a better quarterback situation.
They do.
Who's playing quarterback in Tennessee?
Shit, Tanny.
Hey man, shout out Malik.
No. Is Tannehill still there? No. Ain't Tannehill gone?
Yes, he is there.
I thought I seen something with. Didn't they just draft They just drafted a quarterback.
I know.
Will Levis.
And they drafted Malik
last year. Is Tannehill still there for real? I thought Tannehill was gone.
He's still there. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
No, I could have sworn Tannehill got traded in this offseason or some shit. I'm tripping.
Bro, they have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Am I tripping like that for real?
Yes. Ryan Tannehill still plays quarterback for the Tennessee Titans.
Because I thought I seen something that was saying Will Levis and Malik Willis are competing for the starting position.
They might be. But Ryan Tannehill's on the team.
Okay. Yeah. Shit. Yeah,
you don't remember that whole
Tennessee's
thing?
Out of their mind.
You don't remember that whole thing last year when they drafted him and they asked Ryan Tannehill, was he going to be a mentor to Malik?
Yeah, that was fucked up.
He was like, yeah, no, that ain't really,
that ain't
really my job. That ain't really my job. Shit.
I mean, that was so fucked up to say, but on a personal, on some, if I look at it from a extent, I ain't finna help a nigga take my job. That's one thing, but, that was crazy. When I seen that, I was like, yo.
I think it's a couple things. One, you need to realize who the fuck you are. You're Ryan Tannehill. You're not Tom Brady.
You're not Mahomes. But I think that's why he said that, though.
You're not Kyler.
That's why he no, I'm not finna help this nigga.
Nigga, you on your last legs anyway is what I mean by that. That's what I mean. Shit.
But I think that's what Cuz saying. He bruh.
Motherfucker, you're not even Kirk Cousins. You're not even that.
Is he?
What?
No, he not.
I was finna say. Let's not do Cousins.
I mean, but him and Kirk Cousins ain't miles apart. Though.
Yes, they are. Let's not do.
Nigga, Kirk Cousins put on the chain. All of a sudden, that's Judah favorite quarterback of all time and shit.
No.
Cousins put on that. They put Justin Jefferson chain on him.
Nigga at the ESPYs. I think it was the ESPYs. The nigga had on 18 chains. That shit was insane.
Oh, that shit funny.
No, but no bullshit. He's a stats quarterback. That's exactly what he is.
Tannehill?
No.
Kirk Cousins?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh, yeah, he does well in the regular season.
So that's exactly what he owned. It ain't nothing to even talk about.
As a Saints fan, I hate the Vikings, bro.
Oh, yeah, you should.
Talk about that.
You should hate the Vikings and the Rams. You should
And it's fucked up
because despise the Rams.
You gotta think, I'm from LA, so.
No, I don't give a fuck. You should hate them.
No,
but and whoever refereed that game, you should hate.
That's who I got a problem with.
You should hate them.
Bro.
No, you should hate everybody.
Hey, but you gotta think, bro.
No, I'm sorry. You remember that commercial? It's a real bad commercial. It was kids playing basketball, and it was he went to he was playing defense. He told on himself. That's what the nigga needed to do on the Rams. It was that bad.
Hey, Ralph,
throw that flag, bro. I did that on purpose.
I for sure PI'd his ass.
He did it on purpose.
Bro, you gotta think, bro. I was living in Baton Rouge, Louisiana for both of these. Nigga, the only thing that kept me alive was the fact that everybody around me was this sad, bro. Yeah. Hey, when Stephon Diggs caught that shit, bro.
I wouldn't know what he was doing.
And I seen my DBs collide. My whole apartment, bro, the shit went like you bro. Like, if an ant farted in that motherfucker, you could hear it, bro. Like, you would have heard it from across the room, bro. Like, as he called it, he's like, and like, he's just running to the, and it's so loud, bro, the camera's shaking. So, like, your TV going crazy, like, man, and then you just, I'm just, me and, we look at, we like, you know how when niggas be mad, you know how sports shit happen, niggas get to walking out the room, niggas like,
man, I'm tired of this shit.
Bro. I'm going, all right, bro.
I'm out, nigga. Niggas don't even want to talk about it. Niggas don't want to talk about it. Bro,
when I watched that shit, bro, like, it didn't feel real. Like, as soon as Stephon Diggs get into the end zone, he threw his helmet off and shit. I was like,
yeah.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I wanted to, it was PJ Williams, I think, did that shit.
Yep.
I wanted to strangle that nigga, bro.
What was he doing?
What, bro? Because my thing is,
head down.
All you had to, Diggs could have caught the ball.
Yeah.
They didn't have no timeouts.
Yeah.
He could have just caught the ball and just tackled him.
That nigga did a front flip. He did a barrel roll.
It hit this nigga hits the cornerback. Bro, and then like, it's funny because like when they show a certain angle, they show that front angle, you see them flip and then you see them turn to look at Diggs. And like Diggs is just...
Bro, that shit looked like it was on purpose. It looked like he had money on the game.
He probably did. Bro.
It looked like he had money on the game.
That's why all the niggas get suspended right now.
I bet 50 mil we lose this bitch.
like he made more off of that than he probably did that whole NFL season, bro.
Man, because ain't no way you missed a tackle that bad.
Dude, that was crazy. It was just at that moment.
He didn't put his arms.
It's like no way you get paid millions of dollars to make that mistake. Like unbelievable, unacceptable. And then the Rams.
Yeah, nothing worse than that to me.
That was because the ref took that game.
Yeah, ain't nothing worse than that to me.
See, like I can't be too mad at the previous year because we lost that. It was a player on my team that blew that.
Yeah.
He hit that nigga so hard, bro. I started celebrating at the crib. I was like, oh, this game. That's game. You know what I'm saying? I'm popping my shell like, oh, it's over with. We finna go. You know how they get down in Louisiana? It's finna go up after the Saints win this game. We finna go get drunk, and we about to go to Tigerland. You know what I'm saying? For the folks in the Bay Area, you know what Tigerland is. That's where LSU folks go up.
Okay.
Niggas turning. Niggas like, hold on. Why this shit don't say first down? You understand what I'm saying? Wait, what is happening? I was like, bro, no way.
Yeah.
Then the next play start, I'm like, and then it's like, you gotta think, bro, we had already had a bad taste in our mouth from the Viking shit the previous year. So we're like, you gotta think, this shit is back to back.
Consecutive years.
Yeah, this is back to back. We had it rough, bro. Shit was bad, bro. So I'm like, man, not again. But you like, nah, hell no. Cause like, this type shit don't happen to you twice in a row. Right? These niggas, hey, man. I was like, we fucking around and lose that game, bro. I'm really surprised the ref made it out of New Orleans alive, bro. If you know how serious them niggas in New Orleans take that football shit when they come to the Saints, I'm surprised he did not get unalived in that parking lot, bro.
Unalived is crazy.
And you know, bro, because you gotta think, bro. I know when he hit him so hard at one point, his body was in the air completely like this. And the ref right here.
Nigga parallel.
The ref was right there. It's not even like the ref was across the field. The ref was right. The ref watched that shit and he said, all right, fourth down. What do you mean fourth down, bro? I think that was a third down play. I think we kicked that field goal right after that. Damn, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
we wasn't even supposed to talk about that, but that had just kind of like,
yeah. I
always feel a type of way when it comes to that. Like that shit was rough, bro.
I got good sports memories when it comes to football.
Yeah, nigga, you saw 2 championships.
Yeah, well, I saw 2, and I saw 2 like miraculous catches, and we beat the GOAT twice.
Yeah, y'all did.
And they was both game-winning drives by Eli, the most like uncoordinated quarterback you've ever seen in your life.
It's like he don't give a damn unless he make it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden he really gave a damn.
Really the GOAT after that. Once he get in, just get him in.
He
wanted him. He like Jimmy Butler.
Let another nigga start.
Man, he really like Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Like when it comes to like just performance.
Except he wins.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did finish the deal. And he beat the GOAT.
Twice.
Jimmy Butler didn't beat the GOAT.
Never.
So, well, I mean, that's if you think LeBron's the GOAT. You know, I had to kind of throw that little disclaimer out there, but yeah.
He still ain't beat him either.
Yeah, you've had a pretty good. Cause I'm be honest
I've had
with
some
you.
bad ones though.
But you gotta think though, bro, the beauty of your sports experience is that's the sorry ass Giants was never expected to really win.
Wait a second.
So you know you got a surprise because y'all were like 9-7. You was just blessed. You was thankful to make it to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a second.
We made sure. What would you say? We changed this broke ass nigga life, man. You know what I'm saying? So like they changed your life with that shit, bro.
First of all, relax.
You know what I'm saying? Like they just like because the Giants like you never woke up.
No.
Bro, when last time you woke up and it was like the Giants gonna win Super Bowl this year for real? Like I can say that about the Saints every year. Like from 2015 to like 2020, bro. I could have said that every year.
Maybe.
The Giants, you could never wake up. There was no point in Giants history.
You had Noodle Arm on your team. I don't know about that.
You said what?
You had Noodle Arm on your team.
Drewski?
Last few years of history.
That's why I said, okay, man, fuck that.
Right.
It was a couple years. It was a couple years. It was a couple years we could have won it. It was a couple years when you could really look at the Saints and say they can win Super Bowl. It's only 0 years in the last like 20 years where you can say the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl.
Until we make the playoffs. Then it's a real possibility.
I think
why you talking about our 9 and 7s and our 10s and 6s and shit? It don't matter, bro. Our whole division was like that.
Yeah, ass.
It wasn't like, nah, but our division's still tough, nigga. It wasn't like all the teams, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and the Commanders. I wanted to call.
But the Cowboys are only cool because they're America's team, bro.
Bro, they're always gonna have a good regular season record.
Yeah, but they're not scaring nobody. They're like a neutered pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Like they look scary as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They might bark real loud, but when it really come down to it, if you take a neutered pit bull and a pit bull with his balls, the pit bull with his balls gonna win every time. Every time. It's not gonna ever be a time when the neutered pit bull win because it took some of the testosterone out of him. He don't want it as bad as this pit bull with both his balls. Let me ask you, if you were a grown ass man, who's more of a man, the nigga with balls or the nigga with no balls? You ain't got no nuts. The nigga with nuts.
I mean, if you ain't got no nuts, you're
not a man no more. Exactly. Are you even a pit bull?
All right, bro. I'm moving on. Oh.
You understand what I'm saying, bro? I'm just being real, bro. The Giants were like, you know what I'm saying?
And this has been your daily science class.
I'm just being real, man. That's simple anatomy, bro. If you got balls, you come a little harder. Balls.
Internal balls. Nigga, it's what?
Hey, when I said that shit, I was like, oh, bro. That was crazy. I don't even talk about the Giants no more. You got it. Oh, it's on you. Take it away. That let me know I was talking way too much. You got it. It's your turn. Shit, I was telling me to shut the hell up.
Oh God, you're saying shit at this point.
Okay, hey, it's over. It's my test. That's it. I ain't gonna say no more the rest of this podcast. That was crazy. When I said that shit,
rambling.
My head was like,
yo. You said case closed. All right, it's over. It's over. No more jokes.
The moral of the story is, bro, you don't know you don't know what it really feel like to be disappointed. You've only been
not that disappointed. No, I've been semi-disappointed for sure.
Yeah, no,
y'all
either overachieved or expected to be ass. Like it was never like y'all.
All right, relax.
Being 100.
Relax.
Just being 100, man.
Last time we made the playoffs, we played Green Bay. That was the what they call that shit? The Miami game or the yacht game. I think it's the yacht game. Odell took all our receivers to Miami.
Yeah, I mean that's what Odell went out there and was dropping shit.
Yeah,
huh? Yeah.
They always dropping shit. He dropped a touchdown. He dropped like 2 third downs, and Eli was playing like Eli.
Yeah,
he was elite.
Yeah, I remember that. That was bad.
Putting that bitch between the 1 and the 3, and he dropping that hoe, and it's like, nigga, we in Green Bay, not in fucking Miami. You should have went to Alaska. Yeah, I should have went ice fishing.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I can't.
What the fuck is wrong
hey,
with
look, you. I can't even be. I feel you on that one because but like that's the only time though, huh?
That I was like that I was semi disappointed. Yeah, I mean, any
other
other time you lose,
yeah.
I mean, Okay.
Basically.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just ain't nobody repeat won my division in 20 years.
Bro, your division is like glorified ass.
No, it's not.
It is.
My division is like
ass.
jail.
It's like a pretty stanky ass.
It's like jail.
Nah, because you gotta think Cowboys are frauds. Eagles.
They're always good.
Eagles are for real,
bro. And we talking about regular season record. We know Cowboys are frauds once they in the playoffs, but it's like, nigga, we gotta beat them in regular season record. Like, so they're always gonna have a good one. You could damn near pencil them in for 10 wins.
Redskins was cool. Commanders,
they was cool.
That was cool.
Right.
That was cool. Eagles
always been good.
Eagles are historically pretty
good. They always been pretty good.
That. Cowboys don't scare me.
They don't scare you, but we're not talking about scaring. We talking about.
I don't think y'all have the hardest division.
Currently, no.
No. Yeah.
No, currently no.
I guess you're saying historically.
Yeah. 20 years, bro. In 20 years, somebody repeated as a champion. The winner of that division, bro.
To me, you can interpret that as a good division, or you can interpret that as ass.
How?
Ain't nobody good enough to really win this motherfucker.
No. Yeah. Why aren't the other divisions ass when everybody the same team keep winning this motherfucker? The rest of y'all suck. This bitch top heavy.
No. I guess.
Bro, the Patriots won the AFC East besides like the last 3 years for like 15 years.
The AFC
like,
East is ass. Isn't it the Dolphins in that one too?
Yeah, the Patriots, the Dolphins, the Bills,
and the Jets.
And
is the Jets the other team in there? Yeah, the Jets. Okay.
They're going to be good this year.
That's going to be a crazy division.
That division's going to be loaded. Them, the AFC North, they got Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh.
What's the division with the Chiefs? Isn't it the Chiefs, the Chargers?
Chiefs, the Chargers. That's AFC West.
Chiefs, Chargers. Is Raiders in that division?
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders.
Arizona?
Man. Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders.
Or is the Arizona NFC?
Arizona's NFC.
NFC, okay.
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders.
Colts.
No, they in the one with the Jags.
Oh, okay. We got to touch up on that one.
Colts, Jags, Titans. Damn, they suck.
That's an ass.
Colts, Jags, Titans, Texans.
That's bad. That's probably the worst division of football right now. That's bad.
No, they're going to be real bad. No, the Jags going to kill that division.
Yeah. Well, now.
Yeah.
The Jags I feel
kind of
hilarious. Yeah.
And Calvin Ridley come back.
Ooh, yeah.
They're going to be nice.
And they still got bro from last year, too. What's my boy name? Receiver. They got him from Christian Kirk. Yep.
And then
they got Ingram.
He learned how to catch football. I was just going to say that. He couldn't catch.
Oh, all of a sudden
he couldn't catch a code in New York.
I played against that nigga in fantasy. All of a sudden, he wanted to go for a historical day. I don't know if you remember that game, but he went for I don't know. But I know one thing. He the reason why I lost that week. He killed me.
He the reason the Giants lost a lot of games. He couldn't block and he couldn't catch a cold butt naked in Antarctica.
Shit, he can catch in man,
he could catch in Jacksonville.
He can catch butt naked in Jacksonville. He catch butt naked in Jacksonville. That's for sure.
No, they gonna be some decent. The AFC loaded in general though. Think about the quarterbacks over there.
That's when I think about football. When it comes to who do I feel is more loaded out? I always just go quarterback list. I just feel
quarterback list, but those teams are offensively are good. Not just quarterbacks. Offense, they got loaded offenses. Chargers loaded.
I like the Chargers.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, they just drafted. What's the big receiver from TCU?
Which they needed bad. They needed a vertical threat. Because Herbert be trying to launch that bitch.
Man. They also got Josh Palmer. They decent. They got Austin Eckler.
Yeah. Well, see, Austin Eckler also trying to get it bad too, bro.
They restructured his deal. He got a little bit more. They incentive laced his shit. And
he signed?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
They incentive laced his shit, and he was good. That's another thing, going back to the running back market for a little bit. Saquon, everybody that's telling you and Josh Jacobs and all this shit and that's fighting the good fight with y'all about running backs not getting paid, they have all already been paid. They not going to have the same energy you got. It ain't that. That's just my little spiel. I'm just saying.
I got a little bit more sympathy for running backs, bro.
You telling me, I'm just saying, bro. You telling me it's going to be all right. I ain't got nothing to eat today. I mean, you finna go eat a 5-course meal.
I know you watched Josh Jacobs last year.
Yeah.
But Josh Jacobs should have a bag.
He should.
Josh Jacobs, you gotta think, bro. Josh Jacobs was fresh off kind of a disappointing, not disappointing, but not all the way up to par where his career has been panning out. Then he just had a hell of a year, bro.
Yeah.
Hell of a year. I think he was off injury too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think his disrespect come from, I heard they didn't offer him a contract.
Oh, if they didn't
even offer him anything.
If that's
like
true,
the thing
that's
with
crazy.
Saquon was finding a number. They didn't offer Josh Jacobs one, and they just like, all right, we're gonna franchise tag you. You're gonna play for this $10 million. We're not thinking about doing nothing else. Play for this $10 million, and he's like, yeah, I'm not showing up.
Yeah. Now that's crazy.
I'm not coming.
Yeah,
it's not the same. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's situation different.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard ain't proved enough.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think Tony Pollard did. I think Tony Pollard was held back by Jerry Jones' relationship with Ezekiel Elliott, bro. Jerry Jones is like infatuated with Zeke. Tony Pollard should have been starting for 2 years now.
So I'll give you the Jerry Jones comment. Tony Pollard, even dating back to college, though, ain't never really took more than 20 carries in a game. Like, he's not a workload back.
But to me, I think that's because they haven't done it. Like, for example, he had to do it against, I can't remember what team, because I had Tony Pollard on my fantasy team. I know I always revert back to my fantasy team. That's why I didn't
you get it, yeah.
So Tony Pollard, bro, when the game that Zeke didn't play, bro, Tony Pollard had 3-4 touchdowns, bro. Because, see, he's also a receiving back, so he might not touch it 20 times, but he could be on the field just as much as a nigga who's touching it 20 times. Because you could get him the ball in space. He's a good receiving back. You know what I mean? I
agree, but that's also still a couple games out the year.
But I feel like a receiving back in this day and age is more useful than a back that's going to go run the ball 25.
Between the tackles? I don't know.
Because you can always just get a big back to go run between the tackles.
Well, yeah, yes and no. Because, like, so you got a good running back that can run between the tackles. Now you got, like, more people in the box. Right. Allows me to, if you got good receivers now, it's man coverage and shit like that.
But I think Tony Pollard runs between the tackles well. I just don't think he does it often.
No, he do, but he don't get the ball 20 times. He don't get 20, 25 carries, you feel me? So it's like, can you be this productive of a back when you are the workload?
Well, let me say, I put it like this. If you could go for over 1,000 with the workload he had previously, then it's like, shit. Like,
I don't think that's true. Because I think what they say, what's the word? Attrition starts to set in. And it's just like, yeah, nigga, you ran for 100 yards a game and you scored 2 touchdowns a game in 3 games that Zeke didn't play.
Right.
Cool, but now we don't have Zeke and you the feature back, and I'm expecting you to get 100 yards.
But I think he still rushed for over 1,000 last year with Zeke. So I'm saying, like, if you could rush for over 1,000, like, you cool with a running back rushing for over 1,000 with 20 touches. So if a nigga rush for over 1,000 with 13, shit, that means he's doing more per carry.
He is, but he's touching the ball less. If it makes sense, like you gotta think about it, like as a running back.
Well,
like,
look at
they
that.
get hit all the time. So it's like,
would you rather your running back go 13, get 13 rushes for 146 yards, or 20 rushes for 158 yards?
Probably the 13. It's less touches.
And for the amount of yards,
and
you pretty much maximize the production.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's not like for 17 weeks we're gonna go out here and you're gonna get 13 carries and you're going to produce like that.
But okay, he's not getting here's my rebuttal to that. When you look at these other running backs, like Josh Jacobs might carry the ball 19, 20 times a game, right? Even more than that in some games. But like a lot of these running backs is getting around 20 carries a game, right? Okay. But they might only catch one pass, right? In my comparison for Tony Pollard might run the ball 13, 14 times, but then you might have 4, 5 catches, which at that point, he's touched the ball 18 times.
I feel you, but should he be paid like somebody that's carrying the ball 25 times and then going to catch the ball 8 times?
Well, receivers is getting paid more than – if you're valuing somebody who's catching more than somebody who's running.
No, I'm saying when you think about – so when you think about people that's getting paid, you think about –
AK.
Because you think about Alvin Kamara, what's his name, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon – Derrick Henry.
Right.
Is he on these level of backs if you talking about getting paid? Like, Derrick Henry going to touch the ball 40 times. He going to carry. He not going to catch it, but he going to carry the ball 40 times.
Right.
Christian McCaffrey is what you just described. He may not get 20 handoffs, but he's going to touch the ball 25 times.
Right.
Saquon, same way. You know what I'm saying? Alvin Kamara, the same way. Like, if you don't think he's that type of back where I can give him 25 carries and still throw him the ball 10 times, is he worth that kind of money? You know what I'm
still think,
and that's a hell of a workload, and that's why running backs be on that. Like, nigga, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. But I think he is, because I think before AK kind of like these last couple of years, you got to think when AK first came in, it was still him and Mark Ingram. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that was a similar situation that Tony Pollard had in Dallas, except AK was the primary back even with Mark Ingram, but it was a similar, like, Mark Ingram was still getting 10 to 12 to 14 touches a game during that time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just seen when Tony Pollard gets the ball, bro, shit happens. Like,
Agreed.
Like, if you only touch the ball a few times a game and you making shit happen there, I just feel like if your touches go up, I hear you with fatigue, but, like, if your touches go up, your numbers are I'm going to give him the benefit of me feeling like he can be more productive. I feel like he can care. Because even when you are right in the sense of, because they was talking about when Zeke wasn't there. They asked him the question. It was like, you've never, even in college, you never ran the ball over 20 times. He was like, yeah, he's like, it's new for me, but at the same time, I just haven't done it because I was never asked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a difference between not ever being asked to do it and not being capable of doing it.
I agree. And I can agree with that. I'm not sure. He's also a Cowboy. So
I'm Team TP.
I was about to say he's also a Cowboy.
Hey, that was like trade. I got TP on a trade as a throw-in person, and as soon as I got him, TP started going nuts. Big Tony Pollard fan, man. Hope you get a bag.
He a Cowboy.
Yeah, he is a Cowboy. He is a Cowboy. But
I ain't never going.
But once the name of my team was the Headhunters in Easyville. See, once you start playing for the Headhunters, like, yo,
I don't draft or trade
Cowboys.
Shit,
I had money on the line. I had to do it.
I ain't gonna lie.
You understand what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. They especially with no money on the line, they ain't worth it.
Shit.
They ain't worth it. Don't risk your biscuit.
Don't risk it for the biscuit.
Don't risk it for the biscuit.
Hey.
Oh, I said that completely wrong. Don't risk your biscuit.
Risk your biscuits.
Don't risk your biscuit.
Don't risk your biscuit.
Don't risk it either, nigga. Don't do that.
Pull over the croissant. It's gonna get ugly.
Well, if you pay Tony Pollard, you still got to pay Dak. He coming back up. Micah.
I'm not big on Mike. I'm not big on Dak.
Oh, yeah, he cool.
Now, Micah nasty, though.
Micah's payday
cold.
coming up. I think CD Lamb payday coming up.
CD's cold.
Trayvon Diggs, he looking for a deal now, and they didn't offer him one either.
I don't think Trayvon Diggs is far, so.
I think he fine if you got another corner. If you got another solid corner, a decent one.
I don't think he's better than AJ.
No, if you got me neither. If you got a good safety. You got a good safety, he's great.
Yes.
He's great.
Because he plays, he's very risky. Like, he's a risk taker.
Because he a wide receiver.
Yeah. He catch that motherfucker.
He's a wide receiver.
If he get his hands on there, though, he's going to catch the ball.
Yeah, I think no bullshit. I think he used to play wide receiver.
No, he did.
So it's like he be on that.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken,
ball, get ball.
He played wide receiver. I think I could be a little wrong here. I think he played wide receiver at Alabama, and then they told him to go play cornerback, and that's how he switched to cornerback. So, I mean, it makes sense because Stephon Diggs is
it's possible.
Successful family, bro. I love seeing when brothers make it like that. You know what I'm saying? Trayvon and Stephon, like, they're. Although I feel like Trayvon is a little overrated, I mean, shit, if I know your name.
What do you have? 11 picks that year?
Yeah.
13? Something like that.
His ass was getting bombed, too, though.
Yeah.
But he had hella picks.
No,
it
was one or the other.
Off every game.
No, it was one or the other.
Yeah, it was one or the other. He was either bombed on.
I'm either getting bombed on or I'm picking this bitch.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. There ain't no in-betweens.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
They're not even going to throw the ball over here.
Yeah.
But when they do, I'm either going to pick it or you're going to score. Like, that was it.
Yeah.
Nigga, before we start that, I don't know, because I don't even know if you found it. Predictions. What's the Saints record? And what's y'all seeding in division?
I think that we win the NFC South, for one. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that. And I think if I had to say lightly.
Hold on. You, sir.
What do you mean?
Could never, ever, ever, ever
say some division's
talk
ass.
about a division being bad.
That's no, bro. The NFC South just now became ass. The NFC South used to be very competitive, bro.
Fuck.
We were bad. The NFC South was a fucking joke last year. But before last year, you gotta think. But last year was the first year you could really say the NFC South was a joke.
All right.
So but before that,
before that, then
we're
what?
Not notoriously a joke. It was us in Tampa Bay.
Y'all Tampa Bay.
And it was us in Atlanta.
Exclude the birds.
And it was us in Carolina who went to the Super Bowl. Us in Atlanta who went to the Super Bowl. Went to the Super Bowl. These are all 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019.
I'm just saying.
Come on, bro. You can't say that. Did the Falcons go to the Super Bowl? When they up 28-3.
Okay.
Didn't Carolina go to the Super Bowl? This is all NFC. Didn't Tampa Bay go to the Super Bowl? They all won the Super Bowl within 5-6 years of each other.
Smoke.
NFC, man, stop playing, man.
Smoke.
I'm telling you, bro.
Eagles went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Cowboys ain't seen the Super Bowl since damn.
I don't know.
I don't even think they've ever seen the Super Bowl
Since the 80s.
Shit.
No, I'm lying.
If they ain't seen the Super Bowl,
it's the late 90s.
If they ain't seen the Super Bowl since I was born, they ain't won the Super Bowl.
They haven't.
The Redskins.
I think it was actually
Commanders.
Them niggas. I don't know what the fuck they
Not worth a damn.
there.
Y'all.
And we make the Super Bowl.
Y'all cool, but like y'all ain't really like did a damn thing since we was in 9th grade. We was in 9th grade a long time ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
So,
like,
what?
That's it. Like, you really don't have nothing to hold on to right now.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really care about all that. We ain't make the playoff shit for niggas that get bounced in the first round. Like, I don't.
That's cool.
Niggas,
we ain't get bounced.
I'm just saying. I'm not even y'all particularly. I'm just saying, like.
So you niggas that can relate.
Most niggas get bounced in the first round and it'd be like.
Not us though. We get upset in the second.
We made the playoffs. Yeah.
It's not the Saints if they don't make you feel like you're gonna do a little something.
I guess.
The Saints ain't gonna lose in the first round, but they might tear your heart up anywhere after that.
Oh yeah, the Cowboys South, nigga.
I've watched this
That's what it sound like.
I seen this in the Super Bowl.
That's what it sound like.
I watched this in the Super Bowl with Reggie Bush. And
dedicated fans have watched the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but like not nobody that's not fucking 40. Like if you're not 40 years old, you'd never see the Cowboys win shit. So
I'm just saying.
I watched the Saints win the
As
Super
it
Bowl.
currently stands,
I've seen that onside kick live.
As it currently stands, my division's better than yours. Okay.
Yeah, today.
And last year.
That's it though. You cannot go
what
past
have you
last
done
year.
for me lately?
Okay, bitch, go to hell. Go to hell. Hell no.
All right, man. So y'all win the division. And what's y'all record?
10-7.
10 and y'all win the division, winning 10 games.
Yeah. The hell, y'all won the Super Bowl winning 9. The hell you talking about? Like, man, here. So I'm going 10-7 on the back half, 11-6 on the good half. We don't win more than 11 games.
Who's y'all quarterback?
Derek Carr.
Is he the best quarterback in that division?
Yes.
Who play over there?
Bryce Young, Desmond Riddler, and who is this Tampa Bay quarterback right now?
They're probably gonna go with Baker. They got Baker and Kyle Trask, so they're probably gonna rock with Baker.
Okay, then yeah.
Yeah, he the best quarterback over there.
Bryce Young might take that.
Bryce Young.
That's my dog.
I think he finna snap.
I just can't say it yet until like
pieces though, and they got pieces.
Yeah, but they not better than us. It's just something different about that.
Not better than
it's something different about when you got to go into that dome. You going.
I think they're gonna make some. I think they're gonna win 6-7 games a year for sure. The Panthers. I think they win 6-7 games.
6-7-ish. Yeah, that's a good prediction. I like that. 6-7-ish is a good prediction. If you had to say it right now, I know we haven't really done no research on it, just a dry naked pick, because I can't really find a trivia question. So I'm gonna ask you this, bro. Early Super Bowl favorite, who would you say? Boom. If you had to say it right now, if God came to you right now and say, nigga, all your money that you gonna make for the rest of this year is on the line. You got to choose one team today as of July 23rd who gonna win this upcoming Super Bowl. Who would you say?
To win?
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think the obvious answer is Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The obvious answer is Patrick Mahomes.
I was thinking the same thing.
If I got some money and I want to put it somewhere and I just want to make a blind bet,
it has to go to Mahomes.
I'm gonna put it on Patrick Mahomes.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I watch the Chiefs play, I've never went into a game thinking the Chiefs were about to lose this game. I've never went into it as long as Mahomes was playing.
Only when they play Joe Burrow. That was my only fret in my head. That was the only thing I was going back and forth with in my head, and so I was like, damn, this is Burrow third year. Well, fourth, but like third year.
Right.
Really playing. Like, this is the year that niggas take the leap. And he already took a leap. So what? Yeah. He came in that. Yeah. So it's like.
They got their ass this year, though, boy.
Man. And he still got all three of his receivers. And they got some offensive line help. I don't know.
You want Cincinnati?
That's going to be rough.
It is.
And Burrow got the same. He got the it.
He got the same. But
I don't know.
I can't pretend like they on the same team.
He's not cut from the same cloth as Mahomes.
But he's cut from a hell of a cloth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's cut from a hell of a cloth.
A nice little cloth.
He's cut from a hell of a cloth.
You feel me? So,
yeah,
I got a thing for Burrow, bro. I got like a affinity with Joe Burrow.
Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna guess Chiefs is your safe pick, and Bengals is like your not sleeper, but like that's like another pick that you would kind of say.
All right, so I just give you 3. I give you.
I want the third one to be a sleeper. I want the third to be a sleeper.
I'm gonna give you 3 from the NFC, 3 from the AFC.
Okay.
So, AFC.
You already said 2, so you just need a third, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna rock with Baltimore.
Ooh, for real?
Yeah.
It's a couple niggas that got above Baltimore.
Over the Jets. It was between them and the Jets for my third.
Oh, I forgot about the Jets.
I'm rocking with Baltimore.
I forgot about the Jets. Nah.
Next year. Maybe next year.
Nah. Okay, I'll get my turn. You go.
Maybe next year.
I forgot about the Jets.
I think it's gonna take them a little time to figure it out. Defense already ready made, but it's gonna take that offense some time to figure out. And they schedule hell.
Yeah,
they could literally start their season 0-4.
I mean, Garrett Wilson was dead ass wide open every play. He was on my team.
I agree. And now he got Aaron Rodgers.
They got weapons. Brees Hall back.
Man, Brees Hall back. They got Allen Lazard. It's a lot to cover.
Lazard was in New York too?
Yes. It's a lot to cover out there. It's a lot of problems.
They still got Elijah Moore, I think, too.
They sent him to Cleveland. They sent one of their receivers to Cleveland. I think it's Elijah Moore. Right. But they do got more receivers. I think they got Randall Cobb too. I think they went and got him. They're gonna be all right over there.
Brees Hall at running back.
Brees Hall is back. They're gonna be all right for sure. I don't know. That's tough, but I think Baltimore just got it. I think Lamar is that dynamic, and I think he's gonna make the stride with his arm. I don't know. People forgot he threw for like 400 yards.
Yeah, people try to play him like obviously he's not the best passer in the league, but the nigga can pass the ball. Bro.
Right? They act like it's because he's so
dynamic
as a runner that they be like, oh, you can't do this with your arm.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make the plays with your arm that you make with your
legs.
They gonna
try to find something.
Yeah, you can't make the plays with your arm that you make with your legs, but it's like, nigga, my arms and my legs do 2 totally different things.
Yeah.
So let me throw this football.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take Baltimore. And then the NFC,
a lot less loaded.
Obviously, off rip, I'm going Niners. And I'm going Eagles off rip. Sleeper. NFC sleeper. I'm not including the Giants. Don't even do that. Oh, fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. Ironically, it's the Detroit Lions.
You know, I seen a thing that they said they have the most money on them, like out of everybody have their money on who's going to win the Super Bowl next year. I think I say Detroit Lions have the most money on them.
Jared Goff went nuts. St. Brown is a monster.
USC product.
They picked up Gardner Johnson.
Bro from Alabama come back this year too. He played a little bit at the end of the year.
Jameson, Jameson come back. I think they got Laporta, the tight end from Iowa. Offensive line already some decent. They got Gibbs, the running back from Alabama.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep. And they got David Montgomery, so they're going to run the ball. Jared Goff went nuts last year. I don't know if I said that, but I'm going to say that again.
Yeah, he did.
He went stupid. They got Aiden Hutchinson on defense.
Yeah.
He started to show his ass at the end of the year. And then they got what the fuck is the coach name? I don't know the coach, but he got them niggas playing.
Well, he does.
They're
definitely a well coach.
So honorable mention New York Giants, obviously, but hey man,
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Y'all might take a step back. All right, so I'm gonna go from the AFC. I'm gonna have to agree with the first two we said. Obviously, Mahomes. I mean, you just can't. But until I see him not do it, I gotta I haven't seen him not at least get to the AFC Championship.
Agreed.
So I can't bet against that. Cincinnati has a fucking squad, bro. They have everything on offense. I know they got their line together. Their receiving core, they might have the best receiving core in the league. Joe Mixon is a dog too, bro. And obviously Joe Burrow is Joe Burrow. I mean, I like I said, I lived in Baton Rouge, so I saw what Jamar Chase. I mean, hell, they both there. So I done already seen this shit.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I seen how they had the city rocking. So I like them too, but my sleeper is the Chargers. My sleeper is the Chargers, bro.
Crazy. Everybody's really high on Herbert. You like Herbert?
I love Herbert.
I don't.
You know why, though? You know why you might not love him?
Herbert.
You know why you might not love him? The Chargers have not got, until this year, they have not gotten a weapon that actually fits his preferred play style. You see what I'm saying? So he's been kind of like, he really likes to launch that shit, but he didn't have a speed person. You have Mike Williams, he's not fast, he was just tall, so it's just jump balls. Keenan Allen could not stay on the field for shit.
And he a possession receiver. He didn't really take the top off.
And Keenan Allen could not stay on the field for nothing. I think Keenan Allen maybe played 8 games this year. Maybe. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you got Eckler, which is smooth, but now that he has that threat where he can really launch it, I think we're going to see another level. And they also, if I'm not mistaken, they was talking about their play calling. They're trying to change their play calling to be a little bit better as well. They can improve.
They got Kellen Moore.
He
just
got
Dallas,
it this
the
year,
offensive
right?
coordinator.
That's what I'm saying.
Kellen
They said they're supposed to change that. And I think their defense is nice too, bro. So, Derwin James, I think that's brand name.
Derwin James, they got Khalil Mack.
Yeah, Khalil. You know how Khalil coming.
Who coming off the other? They got Bosa. Bosa and Khalil Mack. Derwin James. Yep. Yeah, no, they decent.
They got a little squad. So.
I don't know, bro. I've never been high on Herbert, and then I know how talented he is, but I don't get it. I just think he's a good quarterback, and that's gonna be
I think he got it.
I think that's like the pinnacle of his career. We're gonna be like second round, and he just gonna be a stats guy. Like,
I think he's gonna end up. I think at the end of Justin Herbert's career, he's gonna go down better than Josh Allen.
I don't know. Maybe. I think if Josh Allen don't ever get over the hump, they both gonna be just stats guys.
I think
empty
one of the two is gonna get over the hump. I feel like
empty calorie guys.
I feel like one of the two eventually get over the hump. It's just, bro.
I don't know, because the hump is Patrick Mahomes. So I don't know. I don't know how many people get over
I just don't think Mahomes wins it every year. And I think that it is going to be one of the 3 people that we just said is going to be there. Joe Burrow, Lamar, or Josh. Or
I don't think Patrick Mahomes comes out that rotation. I think the Baltimore has the foundation as far as like team and organization goes. And with the dynamic quarterback, we just talked about Cincy. And then fucking Kansas City, bro. They just Andy Reid and come on, bro. Andy Reid, Mahomes, Kelsey, that's all they need.
I just think that, bro, don't sleep on the Chargers.
And they played the most. The Chiefs played the most rookies in the league last year.
Oh, we agree. The Chiefs are my 1A.
Like, it's just
they're my 1A. Then it goes Bengals. Then it goes Chargers. I
feel you. I'm not gonna sleep on them, and then especially when they was up, who they play last year? Who the fuck did they play in the playoffs last year? The Chargers.
And they lost.
Because they was up. They was up.
Miami.
Crazy. No. They was up crazy, too. And Herbert threw like 4 picks in a row. And it was all to like Asante Samuel Jr.
Oh, because Asante Samuel Jr.
I mean, he caught 4 picks, but Herbert turned that bitch over like 4 times in a row or something like that.
I don't know who they played.
Let me see. Chargers. You can keep going though. And
but no, bro, I think the Chargers going in. I think the Chargers are just waiting to take that next step. I think that once we see them one time, we're gonna really see them for a minute. Like once they make it to that AFC Championship, I think we're gonna see them for a minute. And I think that they will get there, bro. I just think they were young. I think he's a young quarterback. And I think that he's about to take that next step because he has more talent than Joe Burrow. He has more talent than Joe Burrow. He has more arm strength. I really don't know what. That's like Joe Burrow has that it factor, but Herbert has the arm strength. He's way more athletic, and he's almost as accurate. He's not as accurate, but he's almost as accurate.
Athleticism. I don't know if athleticism really play unless they gonna start doing RPOs. Athleticism don't play a part in the Chargers game to me. Like, as far as being athletic, as far as a quarterback go, it's for escaping pressure to me.
Yeah, that's a part of their offense, though.
Bro, get the fuck up out of there.
Herbert throws on the run a lot.
Yeah, that's a moving pocket. A moving pocket
but
is a little different than.
Though. You don't see Tom Brady throwing on the run the way Herbert throws on the run at all. That's another thing. That's what makes Mahomes so crazy too.
I agree. I don't know.
Herbert's him, bro. I think you sleep.
Oh no, they played the Jags.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence threw them four picks to Asante Samuel Jr. They was up 27-7.
Yeah.
At halftime.
And then they
went up I think they went up 30-7. Then they
Then they blew it. Yeah.
31-30, never scored again.
That's why they got that damn offensive coordinator out of there.
Never, ever scored again. So, you know.
But I think they're a young team, though, bro. There was 2 young teams playing against each other. You can't. I just don't think you could compare a Patrick Mahomes-led young team to a Chargers-led young team.
I'm not. I'm just saying he coughed up the bag. I was supposed to see him against Mahomes.
If that's the case, what the fuck did Lamar do in the playoffs when he went? We seen what he looked like the first time he went to the playoffs.
I mean, what is he 1-3?
Who, Lamar? Oh, maybe 1-2.
1-2. I mean, he got a win under his belt.
All right, NFC. I'm starting with my sleeper team, New Orleans Saints. I'm only 80% saying that because I'm a Saints fan. But the other 20% really believes that. I feel like we have a lot of returning players. Obviously, I feel like our defense is still our defense. You know what I'm saying? We've had a really good defense ever since Drew Brees started being able to throw the damn ball. So even before that, even a little bit before that, we had a really good defense for real. For a minute, bro, the Saints used to be all offense, no defense. Then we got a defense. Then we had a little bullshit happen. Then our defense got better, and then Drew Brees stopped being able to throw the ball. Anyways, bro, the Saints is my sleeper team.
You know we live in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I can't wait till niggas hear this. I can't wait.
Niggas in Atlanta better shut the hell up. Y'all can't say anything, bro.
I can't wait
till
till
be
these
real,
niggas
bro.
hear this.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Falcons fans, bro. I don't go hard on the Falcons like I used to because AJ plays for them.
Oh yeah.
And I just, out of respect, just
hard,
growing up with
hard
them, I don't want to call
them.
it nobody that I know on the team ass. Because I feel like growing up, if a nigga called your team ass and you was on it, that was disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
They ass. He not. I could definitely sit here and say that. I could sit here and definitely dissect the two.
The Falcons are fucking lucky that they're still a fucking NFL organization, bro. Y'all should really be down there. They should let Kyle Pitts, AJ, and Bijan Robinson go play for a real NFL team, and let these niggas go play 7A high school football in Georgia. All right? Fuck the Falcons, man.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Let's take the professionals off the Falcons, the few that they have. You know what I'm saying? Put them on real NFL teams, and now we can start using the dome for high school football. You know what I'm saying? For shit that it should be utilized for, not to watch them niggas play. Anyways, back to who I said was gonna win the finals. Lord have mercy. Wow. The Super Bowl. So the Saints is my sleeper pick, and then I'm gonna have to agree with you on the other two. I'm gonna have to definitely say Philadelphia, bro. I mean Philadelphia. Like if Philadelphia played any other quarterback last year, they have a Super Bowl. They have a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Like that. Philadelphia is a very complete team, both sides of the ball. Jalen Hurts really impressed me this past year. I cannot lie at all. Jalen Hurts really. I always was a fan of Jalen Hurts just because of how he went about. You know what I'm saying? His story in terms of college on forward, and you know, just always just being like a positive dude. Always just keep moving forward. I always rock with him like that. But like in terms of just taking that next step, bro, he took a next step this past year. They got
agreed.
Their receiving core crazy. Devontae Smith, AJ Brown. They just did some smart shit with all their running backs.
Yeah.
I think they put Miles Sanders in Carolina. Now they got
Miles Sanders in Carolina. They got DeAndre Swift, and they got Boston Scott. They'll be fine. And
you know they got some more people on. They got some more running backs too. They got. I just looked at it. It's another running back with a name. When you see it, you're like, oh shit, they got him too. They got DeAndre Swift. They got Boston Scott, but it's one more person that I cannot think of his name. But he's nice too, bro, to go along with it. So I agree with that. And the 49ers, bro. I mean, the 49ers are a court like, if 49ers had Lamar Jackson, bro, which is obviously just me saying some random shit to like really complete that team. The 49ers do everything they do without like a real dynamic quarterback. To me, they're the only team that we mentioned without a quarterback that's just dynamic. Agreed. They're the only team in any of these conversations without a quarterback that's.
So that defense is loaded.
That defense is loaded, and their play calling is insane.
Defense full of all pros, and Kyle and Shanahan just he knows how to play some football.
He knows how to call some plays, bro. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta think, bro. All of their plays go like this, bro. This is everybody crossing. They crossing. It's all left, right, and they just take your ass down the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, they're not asking Jimmy G to make no crazy-ass throws. Trey Lance. don't know what Trey Lance is at this point.
I was about to say, I don't think we got a fair take on Trey Lance. He played in a fucking monsoon game. The one game he played.
He did.
Then the other game he got hurt. Like, I don't know if we got a fair take on Trey Lance and what he gonna be.
We did it, and that's fair. But I never was big on Trey Lance to begin with, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, I'm always for the black QB, so I don't want to go hard on him because I really want him to do well. I mean, shit, I love seeing black quarterbacks. You feel me? I just never was sold on him to begin with. Like, niggas was telling me he was better than Justin. I'm like, I don't think he's better than Justin. You know what I mean? I don't think he was coming out of college. I don't know where that came from. That's why I don't really understand, bro. Like, even with like how they did Will Levis this year, bro. Where like nobody was talking about him. Then all of a sudden there's this quarterback that comes out of nowhere that everybody talks about. Like, and just overshadows quarterbacks that was really doing shit to me.
Yeah. I mean, he went to North Dakota State. He went where Carson Wentz went. Where the fuck Carson Wentz went?
I think it was North Dakota State. Because who went to Wyoming? Was it
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. Yeah, so it was North Dakota State.
Yeah, he went to North Dakota. So it's like niggas wasn't watching him play football anyway. So if you tell me they have a nice quarterback out there, it's news to me.
Yeah, it's news to me.
But that don't mean he a little less talented or not better than the other guy. Because shit, Justin Fields ain't proved shit yet either. Besides, he's found a way to run the ball. Found a way to be productive.
He's proved way more than Trey Lance has.
For sure. He's also
Trey Lance has not looked good one time.
He also played more than 6 quarters of football.
Right. But Trey Lance has played more than just that game. He played a little bit of the season before that. But Trey Lance,
season before, the game he got in, he threw like 2 touchdowns.
But if you watch the touchdowns, you're not. They throw the touchdowns.
He only threw like 6 passes.
And the difference between that too is, bro, you got to think about the weapons difference too, bro. Like, who was they going to throw the ball to in Chicago for real?
Agree. No, they just did that. I agree. I'm not low on Justin. I'm just saying, like, as far as comparisons to other quarterbacks that may have came out around the same time, it's not. I don't know. Not many of them are doing.
Not many of them are doing well.
Much.
That's what I'm saying. But I never thought Trey Lance, like, I just didn't know what he did well. I just didn't know. But that's why it's like I don't even know if 49ers have a future plan for him. They say he wasn't even looking good in practice. So it was just like,
ain't no telling, to be honest. He might not. He might be a bust. It's no telling, to be honest. They got Mr. Irrelevant over there.
Yeah, it's clear, though, whoever's behind quarterback, it don't really matter because the 49ers going to find a way to get it done. So, yeah, so I got the Eagles first, obviously, 49ers second, and then the Saints. My sleeper guys, bro.
I feel that. I'll let you keep.
When New Orleans fuck around and win a Super Bowl next year, bro, I don't want to hear nobody's mouth, bro. Especially not no damn Giants fan, bro.
Guess you're gonna hear a lot of shit from me.
I don't want to hear no Giants fan, bro. Yeah, it's just y'all haven't been able to wake up excited about a season in so long, bro. I can't relate to this.
We was excited when we beat y'all. Real excited. Came back on y'all ass and all.
Well, we didn't play y'all in a different country.
No, we played y'all in the Dome.
When? This past season?
Was it the year before? I think it was the year before.
I'm out, bro.
It was the year before. Y'all had us down. I think we was down like 2 touchdowns.
I know. Let me say, this is my last thing I'm going to say, bro. I know the Giants ass because he remembers all of their wins.
No, I don't.
He remembers every single time the Giants won.
I mean, and you
like
remember?
The 5-6 games in the last 30 years. Not 30 years, but like last 5 years.
I feel you. How many Super Bowls we got apiece?
I seen one. You seen 2? Cool.
I mean, I'm talking about in the last 5. I mean, we got a piece.
0-0, but it's a difference, though. It's a difference between waking up with nothing to expect and waking up and getting your heart broken.
How many NFC titles we got in the last 5 together?
NFC?
Yeah, how many NFC titles we got?
Like NFC championships?
Yeah.
We've been to one.
I mean, titles.
We've been to one. Shit. We ain't got none. But stop
how many
like
of these in a football shape could you bring?
What month is the playoffs start in? Like end of January, beginning of February type shit? Or is the Super Bowl in beginning of February? Yeah. So like January, bro, you don't give a fuck in January. At least I'm still tuned in. My team, and when January comes around, bro, I'm like, let's do it. When January comes around, bro, you just looking at what game you want to put some money on.
Well, I'm going to take the loser mentality like some of my other friends, and so you got excited for one more week than me?
You're better than that. He's a better guy than that. Don't let him fool y'all. He's a better guy than that. He's a better guy than that, man. He's a better guy than that. You're a better guy than that, bro.
I guess.
You wouldn't do that.
I think my team better than yours now. Right now.
Bro, I'm willing to bet right now.
Play all this year.
I'm willing to bet right now we have a better record than y'all at the end of the season.
Y'all have the second easiest schedule in the entire league. It's the
matter.
Falcons than y'all as far as strength of schedule. Y'all have the second easiest schedule. We got the third hardest.
All right, well then go play. Yeah,
what you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? That's because y'all bad. They gave y'all a bad schedule.
That's gonna be his excuse.
No,
if they don't make the playoffs, bro, we had a harder schedule than y'all.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now because you're talking about bet we got a better record. Y'all should.
No,
you want to switch schedules?
If y'all are better than us, then y'all should be able to handle the better schedule, right?
Not a top 5 strength of schedule. We're not top 5 strength of schedule.
You're right. Y'all aren't good.
We're not top 5 strength of schedule.
Y'all not better than us.
Yeah.
Y'all defense is not better than ours, and y'all offense isn't better than ours. We got Kamara.
I don't know if
Olave.
I don't know if our defense not better than y'all's.
Oh, y'all defense is not better than ours. Y'all have a better quarterback than we got.
Marshawn?
Yeah.
No.
Y'all have a better person on the line than we got.
Who?
Better person on the line.
Person on the line?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Who?
Dexter Lawrence.
He's better than Cameron Jordan?
Yes.
Is he better than...
And we got Leonard Williams.
I don't know.
And I got Kayvon on the end. And I got Azeez Ojulari on the other side. My defense line better than yours.
I'm not going to disrespect Ojulari because he's from out here. So...
And he really crazy. He just been hurt.
Yeah, I don't have nothing negative to say about him. But, yeah, y'all aren't better than us. Sorry.
I'm
y'all have a better linebacker than us. Y'all don't have
linebackers. Bobby Okereke led the NFL in tackles like the last 2 years.
You know why he had to lead the NFL in tackles? He didn't play with us.
All right. So, yeah, he didn't play with us. All right. Right.
Exactly. All right, that's the end of the show, y'all.
Come on, yeah.
That's the end of the show.
It's over, man.
Hell no.